Good morning, Mets fans. It's Thursday. Yesterday I said on the 6th day the Mets lost again. Well, today, unfortunately, on the 7th day, there was no rest because, yes, the Mets lost again. 7 consecutive losses, and, yeah, I'm not sure that there's an end in sight to this downward spiral. At least I can't see it right now because, yesterday Harvey pitched a much better game than he has in quite some time. I think probably since his first start of the year, maybe his first or second start of the year. He wasn't dominant, but he battled. He let up 3 runs across 5 1/3 innings. It is what it is. The silver lining is Harvey's performance from yesterday. It's another loss. I don't want to harp too much on it because what's the point? But I do want to talk about why I think the Mets lost yesterday. So I'm an admitted Terry Collins supporter. I've not made no bones about it. I like Terry, but the loss in yesterday's game has to rest on his shoulders. 5 1/3 innings for Harvey. He goes to Josh Edgen, who is able to get out of the mini jam and hold on to what would be a winning decision at that point in time for the starter for Matt Harvey. So, 6th inning opens up, and the 7th inning, opens up, and Terry goes and gives the ball to Robert Gsellman. I could understand that maneuver and that move if the bullpen weren't pretty well rested at this point. But there are some fresh arms out there that they could have gone to that are more familiar with pitching in a higher leverage situation. Now look, we can always second guess. We could have brought in Salas, and Salas could have salased or saladed if you're typing on the iPhone and you autocorrect. Incidentally, if you type Salas enough times and stop allowing the salad correction, the iPhone is smart enough to figure that out. So just saying. But in any event, yesterday's game, Collins makes the move to Gsellman, and Gsellman promptly coughs up the tying run. I don't know why he was in the game at that point. I mean, I get that they were going to skip him on Friday. That's fine. But I mean, dude, the only guy on the team who's got an ERA higher at this point is Montero, and I'll get to him in just a minute. So Gsellman comes in the game for 1 inning, short relief, and he's out of the game. All right, and then Blevins comes in, does a nice job, puts up a scoreless frame. Addison Reed comes in, puts up 2 scoreless frames. All right. At this point in time, we're in extra innings. I'm not feeling good about the game. I feel as though, we're just waiting for the inevitable to happen. And the inevitable happens. Terry Collins calls on Rafael Montero on the road to give the other team a chance to end the game in the bottom of the 11th. So the D-backs had to send a whopping 1 batter to the plate before everyone's favorite piece of shit reliever comes in and coughs up a meatball for the go-ahead home run and winning home run. If I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. I don't want to see Rafael Montero in a Mets uniform ever again. I want him DFA'd. I want him off the team. I want him to be a non-factor and a non-option for Terry Collins, who clearly isn't smart enough to realize that if he goes to this guy, it's pretty much guaranteeing the other team's going to score some runs. I joked yesterday that maybe this was a strategy that Terry was employing. He's going to keep calling on Montero so long as he's on the team. And every time he does, of course, things go to shit because Montero is shit. My recommendation after this is for Terry Collins, stop using Montero if he's on the team. Do to Montero what Jerry Manuel did to Ali Perez several years ago. Leave him out in the bullpen and let him collect dust. Because I'd rather have, at this point, Kevin Plawecki pitching out of the bullpen on a regular basis than to ever see Rafael Montero again in a Mets uniform. I don't care if he goes somewhere else. Let him go give up and maintain that 9-run ERA, 9.00 ERA with another team, because I'm done with it. So that's all for today. End rant. Mets are off tonight. So the bright side, they can't lose. So that's good. That will stop the 7 days in a row sliding down to the abyss. So they can't lose tonight. That's good. Tomorrow, though, back to City, trying to end this slide at 7. Jacob deGrom on the hill. I probably will not have a video recorded tomorrow, so I'll probably talk to you guys sometime early next week to sort of recap the weekend series, and God willing, it's not as painful as these last 2 series have been. So that's all from Driving with Mr. Met. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And I'll say it because I have to. I don't know that it does any good anymore, but as always, let's go Mets.